Hey there, welcome to our YouTube channel Learning with Mustafa Sheikh. Today is our topic about thermal energy. Thermal energy is a kind of energy and it is generated when the temperature rises. The thermal energy is directly proportional to the change in the temperature of the object. Heat is the form of a thermal energy which is derived from the sun. The hotter is the substance and the more we it is the thermal energy. The rises of the thermal energy is increasing of the temperature is due to the faster movements of the atom and the molecules of the substance. As you know, sometimes the temperature is so high and sometimes its temperature is so low. So, the thermal energy produced when the temperature is so high and more high. Is at the so high temperature, the molecules of the substance is break down in the bonds from it and leave. Surprisingly, the states of the matter is also depends upon the thermal energy. The change of the thermal energy is changes the state of the matter. Increasing in the thermal energy is allowed the materials to change in the solid forms and the warm form to other and liquid. Then, so highly is dependent to the then liquids and to the gas. This is due to the increasing of the thermal energy of the substance and the molecules. And the atoms and the thermal energy is formed in the different types of the thermal energy. There are some types, there are some types of energy we discuss about in this video. All the matters of the forms and the tiny particles called the molecules of the atoms. There are always in the motion forms and the movements and the breaking and the other terms. This is formation direction to the zero to increasing and level to level to highly from the recommended things. The temperature is risingly the kinetic energy to the molecules which are turned into the exchange of the state of the matter. So the thermal energy is the matter is increased by the three methods, namely the conductions and the radiations. These transfer of the methods of the thermal energy are discussed below in the detail. So we discuss now what is the conductions. Thermal energy is transferred made easy in the case of the conduction as in the case the energy moves from the molecules to another by the vibrations. Molecules do not move from their places but they are speeded back in forms of the vibrations from the energies effectively. The efficiency of the heat is a form of the thermal energy to transfer the energy between the bodies of another bodies. That we can easily say is that the bodies to bodies, if the energy transfer, that is known as the conductions. When the zero state and some other states, the particles is the ways to transfer from the one place to another place. This type of the flow thermal energy generally happens in the solid phase of the matter. Convection. When the heat of the thermal energy transfer takes place in the liquid state of the matter, it is transferred in the layers. In the liquid state, there is no participations of the movements of molecules. When the liquid is heated up, the liquid's molecules are near by the heat of the sources. Heat sources are different from already we discussed in this video. Heat sources are too much types and they differ from each other. Within the liquids, when the currents move upwards in the blank space, the filled by the cold current. This process continues until all of the liquids attain the same temperature towards out. Yes, we can say the heat transfer body to body. If touch another body to another body, heat transfer until the body temperatures have same together the both as well as the radiations, such as the topic. The third one is radiation. Discuss about radiation. The gases and the state of the matter, the movements of the molecules of the radiance molecule that they can move in the directions. In the radiation's energy transfer takes place in the waveform. This is wave, the electromagnetic wave transfer from the energy to one molecule to another molecule. Thermal transfer of the heat through the radiations does not require any mediums, wherein the medium is required in the case of the conduction and the convection. The methods of the transfer heat or the energy. This can travel a vacuum also. Yes, we can say the energy travels into the vacuums and into the vessels. This depends upon the mass and the collection in the ways of the energy. Such as if the sun energy reach it Earth, this depends upon the methods beyond the sun energy. So connection.